Hey, hey.
What is up, everybody?
How is everybody? Hi, Lloyd.
Hey, what's going on, Miranda?
Hi. Hi, Wyatt.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, Wyatt.
Hello.
Hi, Wyatt.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Hi, Lloyd.
Hey.
Hey. I want to sound really awkward and uncomfortable. Hi.
How is everybody?
What's going on?
Feeling better than all those Kansas City Chief fans.
Oh,
Ooh, already. Oh.
whoop that trick.
You just had to
And
get
you know,
that
and you
in.
know what? I am hardcore Bears. But I had a straight root for old Brady.
Are you serious?
I sure did.
yeah.
But you know what?
knew he was gonna do
43
it.
years old.
And still whooping
On
that,
point and proper.
whooping that ass.
Yes, it was
Yes.
Yes.
cool. It was
So-
cool to see him without the Patriots. Finally.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah,
Proof
that
that
was
he
nice.
can go to another team and do the same shit over and over.
Keep repeating it.
It's the same
Absolutely.
shit.
at
over
43
and over
years
again.
old.
Right? Just whooping
That's
ass.
what's up. So, everybody been good this week?
Yeah,
Fantastical.
it was
That's
great.
awesome.
Great.
So, we have a lot to discuss tonight. A lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
With a special young lady.
So, without
Oh, what is she talking about?
She has no idea that I'm
was-
staring
I was-
deeply in her eyes.
I'm really grateful that that wasn't her voice though. I was like, dang, you sound awfully manly.
so without further ado,
Could she even hear us right now?
I would love to introduce Doris Anne, guys.
Yeah.
Hi, Doris.
Hey, what's
Clapping.
up, Doris?
We're clapping right now, Doris. This is my hand claps.
Hi, Doris.
What's up, everybody? I totally am like riding the mute button tonight. That way you guys don't get to hear the craziness.
I like craziness. It keeps it real.
I gotta ask though, what's with the finger snapping?
Oh, this is the hand clap. This
Yeah.
is your hand clap. A round of applause. All right. This would be a round of applause. All right.
It's actually just a round of snaps.
a round of snaps.
He's awful snappy tonight.
So,
I totally
Snap
thought
your
you said
fingers.
around the snacks. I'm like, hold up, wait, what kind of combo did I just walk into?
yeah. No. So, before we get too far into it, do you have any shout outs, sponsors, plugs, websites you want to push real quick?
So I actually started a promotion company of my own called NFG Promotions. So definitely shout out to my team over there. They've definitely been holding it down while I took a step out to deal with some family stuff.
That is
Nice.
awesome. Tell me more about that. What made you decide to jump into that? Well, I know you promote yourself
so-
and other people, but what made you decide to actually take the plunge?
So last October, my mom actually had a double heart attack.
Oh.
And it became a situation where, you know, she needed somebody to care for her. So I kind of had to take a step back. I pulled myself off the road till the end of the year. And then I ended up having to move back home to be her caregiver. So just kind of been getting things like that in order. We are looking to start booking again come late spring, early summer. But as of right now, I'm just kind of focusing on content when I have the chance to.
Stay positive, Doris. Stay positive. Keep grinding.
Absolutely. That is awesome.
You are super
Yeah.
talented.
I preach to my fans all the time that family comes first.
Absolutely.
I don't care what you have going for you. If you don't have your family, you have no one.
Priorities.
Absolutely. So, you've only been doing this like professionally for it's just like coming up on 2 years, isn't it? Or just past 2 years?
So actually, when I came into this, it was a joke. Like when I literally started rapping 2 years ago. I won't even ever say that I've came into this on a professional level. However, that's definitely what 2021 has in store. Is, you know, this is no longer a hobby for Doris, and we're fixing to hit head on.
Right. No, you definitely have your bars are on fire, girl. I'm serious, man. You got them punchline, them Tyson punchlines. I mean, I study your stuff,
Am
and
I
I'm
frozen her into, or is it just
no, it's cool. We're just gonna roll with it.
Yeah. We can still hear you. Can you still hear us, see us?
Yes.
Okay.
That's okay.
All right. So, I know let's go ahead and you had mentioned the chaos. It's not really chaos when it's live. So if your children wanted to go into the music business, what would be one of the bits of advice that you would give them?
Right now. You said one of my children?
Yes, if one of your children wanted to go into the music business.
Okay, but her friends are not behind. I would tell them to run. Run as far away from this nonsense as possible.
Right.
Yes, that's exactly.
I mean, you want honesty, you're gonna get it. I would tell my children to run as far away as possible.
That's definitely. I have to agree with that. That would be the first bit of advice that I would give my kids too.
I think in anything that you do, you're going to face some kind of opposition. I mean, especially if you're good at what you do. I mean, Doris, let's just be honest. You're one of the you're talked about a lot in this genre, and there's a good reason for it. If you weren't, if you didn't have the skill, and if you didn't have the content, if you didn't have the lyrical ability, people wouldn't take you serious. And I just want to put that out there that Doris Anne is here to stay. She's not going anywhere, folks.
That's what's up. So, there went the mute button. So let's go back until I know you were writing poetry, but do you remember when you fell in love with music? Did we lose her completely?
She's still on there.
She's still on. She's probably dealing.
Hey, Miranda.
Yeah.
Actually, let me jump in this real quick on my phone.
Okay.
The computer's not working. Let me jump right back in, guys.
All right.
Okay.
We'll see
All
you in a
right.
second.
Yeah, no
Yep.
problem.
So, what is the news? Let's change the direction for a second.
Okay. Yeah, let's change the
'Cause
direction.
I think there's a whole lot of other things going on.
Oh,
There
Joe, you just don't know, bro.
I probably don't.
So
What's
now
going
would be
on?
a good time to plug what we have delved into.
What we've been working on.
Yes. So
We've created a monster.
Lloyd created a monster and he threw me under the fucking bus. Let's be real about this shit.
No.
Yes.
You've been riding
Look,
that
look,
wagon.
Look, here we go. Yeah. Let's be real, guys. All right. There's a certain group of people in this genre that get all the spotlight, and
Yes.
the guys that are underdogs that really put in the time, the effort, the money. How many people have you known that are in this genre that have been screwed over by other artists that are known?
Let's see. We've done how many episodes now? 50.
Everybody's got a story.
So
Do
I
they
would
not?
say at least 50.
Do they not? Right. So here's the thing, guys. This is what we're playing. Should I tell them what we're doing, or should I
Yeah,
wait?
'cause no, we're gonna plug it a few times tonight.
So do you want me to?
Go ahead.
Do you want me to tell them what we are doing with this awards?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not
it in.
until it's signed to that extent.
Well, here's the thing. It doesn't have to be signed to that extent. I am going to follow through with what I said that we were going to do.
Okay, then.
Oh, she's back.
Hi, Doris.
Well,
And the drama
praise the
second.
Lord.
Peter.
And the drama continues.
Smack? Like, what is
We were talking smack on each other.
We were talking smack. Yes.
I believe it. And that would be the next one I did, don't you?
Not at all.
Oh, Doris.
No, I don't want to be in any music. I'm good
What?
on that. I don't want to be in any
Hey,
music.
what's up, dude? What's
Hi.
up?
Hey.
What's going? Dude, that kitchen looks humongous,
Big
Doris.
fat belly?
You've got a big kitchen there.
You got a big bag
That's what she
belly?
said.
Doris, I like your kitchen.
That's an awfully big
Adorable.
refrigerator.
I'm sorry. I'm like totally I'm like rebuilding
Okay,
my house right now,
you-
so your kitchen is just like
You
eye
just got
candy.
upstaged. You just got upstaged. That's adorable.
Let me see your son. Come on, turn him on. Let's see
Yeah.
let's see your
Did
kid.
Did he take off?
Grow up.
Huh?
You're good.
Give me the beads.
There you go. Can you hear us?
That's beautiful. I can hear you now.
Doing anything it wants to. Like they said, do not do this interview tonight.
Who?
My phone did apparently.
Oh,
Your phone
just
and
charge
your
it.
computer.
Just charge it.
Tonight is impossible.
The phone will change its mind.
This.
Plug it in.
It's
There we
probably an
go.
Android.
No, whatever. Androids are the shit.
I got an Apple.
Let's try that
Oh,
again.
I'm sorry.
How can you hear us?
So
Is
let
that
me ask
better?
you, Doris. Let me ask you this: with your with your writing ability, now you're taking everything serious. Where do you get your where do you get most of your ideas, most of your creativity come? Because you have a lot. Because one thing that I noticed about your music is
where do I get my content? Is that what you're asking?
well, you're a punchline. I was gonna say a punchline comedian. God, you're a punchline rapper. And
you listen to that track, and it definitely sounds like it.
I love, dude. I'm serious.
I like it.
Your
like it a lot.
punchlines are raw. So where do you get that inspiration? Because a lot of people, you know, the punchlines are not. They're kind of like, well, you know, you grazed me with that one. No, your punchlines are vicious.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't want to mess with you, vicious. So
Yeah, that's why I don't want to be in music.
So honestly, still to date, I'd have to say like my favorite diss battle I've ever like witnessed, like artist-wise, big artist-wise, would have to be Tom McDonald. Tom McDonald is a fucking beast, and
when he went after Mac Lethal,
and it fits me perfectly because.
Yeah. Did you see? Okay, let me ask you this.
Being savage.
Did you? Okay, I'm gonna stay neutral on this. I'm just gonna ask questions. But did you see when he went after Mac Lethal? He stayed calm. He was poised. He didn't raise his voice or anything. Mac Lethal went all crazy. But did you see that diss?
Oh no, he made it a comedy. I mean.
Oh yeah, it's brilliant.
At the end of the day, words are words. And if you allow them to affect your mentality, that's your own fault.
And you know what? He hurt his
fifis. I can gun at somebody, and
he's all up in his feelings.
He did.
It was kind of adorable.
He stayed very calm. I liked it.
So, Stacy Humberger Carl said, Doris, the girl said to tell the kids, hi, Doris Anne.
Hey.
Hi. If you see
What's
us
going on,
randomly
Stacey?
waving at people,
Hi, everybody.
Yes. It's because we literally have a front row to one of the busiest streets in downtown Indianapolis.
You know, and not just, and everybody.
It happens.
So
I just want to give you a shout out, Doris. I really.
over here saying hi to Everett too.
Hey, what's up, dude? I want to, you know something, Doris. I want to say I respect you because you're real, and what you see with Doris, and for those that don't know Doris, what you see with Doris is what you get. There's no, it's black and white. I mean, if you know what I'm saying, like she's a full-time mom. You guys are seeing, you guys are hearing that.
Yes.
You know, a lot of these artists are rapping about things that they haven't been through or they've seen it. They haven't lived it themselves. And you know this. Why? Because when they start off, they might be big. They fall off. Why? Because
they absolutely do.
You could fool people some of the time, but you can't fool them all the time. You've heard that cliche.
Yes, absolutely.
And this is why me personally, Doris is here to stay. She's going to make a name in this industry.
Yes, I definitely agree. Considering that it's, like you said, with Doris, it's what you see, what you get.
Yeah.
So, Doris, do you remember when you fell in love with music?
I mean, you mean like when I fell in love with rap music, or you mean music in general?
Music in general.
Yeah.
That could be a very tricky question.
Okay, so let's go in general.
When I was younger, let's talk about corniness. I won't ever say I was that person that always dreamed of becoming a rapper. Mm-hmm. Like, this is my hideaway from my kids is in the bathroom.
That's all right.
So I won't ever say that, like, I always dreamed of being a rapper, because honestly, rap wasn't even part of my vocabulary until my late teens. My mother was a firm believer that rap was the devil. And by the devil, I mean she actually called the priest.
Mama said. Mama said.
So she called the priest and had the priest come out and bless me and my brothers and sisters after we listened to an Adam Sandler CD.
Oh.
Whoa.
Well, depending on how old you were.
Which song was that?
I mean, wow.
Just sit on the side of the pool.
How old were you guys?
Well, you gotta say, I mean, I couldn't have been 4 or 5 years old.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
I love the shampoo song, you know?
That makes sense why she did it.
Sloppy Joe.
Absolutely.
Sloppy Joe.
Oh, no. I mean, my siblings, I'm the youngest of 10. My siblings were in their older teens when that happened.
That's funny.
What is it like to have 9 siblings?
There's a reason why the first track I released was called Black Sheep.
I love that.
Yes.
Just to be honest, I mean, my family, a lot of us turned out completely different from the others. There's a lot of
Right.
times that I look at them and I'm like, how are we related?
Exactly.
And I'm sure there's a lot of times, especially when I started rapping, that they look at me and they're like, how are we related? So
Right.
I mean, I get it. It's kind of a full circle vibe there. It's crazy. I have like 36 nieces and nephews.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Yeah, we're Catholic. That's about the
Some
only
folks were getting
reasoning I
busy.
got.
Oh, dude, that's all you needed to say. I got you. I get it. That's all you needed to say. I always like to know how people feel about their siblings because I don't have siblings. I'm the
Really?
only. Yeah, I'm the only. Yeah.
Interesting.
See, I'll never say that I wish that I was an only child. I cannot say that.
No, because here's the very hard reality of it. As you
Don't
start
make
to
me
get,
forget my beer out there.
oh, you can go back out. Come on, we can enjoy your background.
Oh God. Jesus.
I think I know what
Everybody
you're gonna
hold
say,
their
Miranda.
ears.
Well, the reality is I had to pull the plug on my father in 2017, and it was just me.
That sucks.
Yeah, so
No one to share that. It's lonely.
it is. It's bad. I still have my mom,
But
but as we get older, we have to come to terms with the fact of, I don't have anybody to bounce that off of.
Right.
So with having 9 other siblings, like that's
crazy.
that's unreal
That's
to me.
insane.
Like,
Well,
I
it could.
don't know if that would lessen that decision simply because of the fact at that point, like the way things are with my mom right now, if God willing or God forbid anything ever happened, like all 10 of us have to come to the same conclusion
Right.
yes.
to make that decision. At the end of the day, I'm a mama's girl. I'm the baby.
Right.
You know, my mom is my life. She has been the only constant I've had my entire life. And I would never be able to make a decision like that. So
Shoot.
I love
I
that
will.
because that has been seriously, that's what's contributed to you being
Yeah.
the tough one. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you. I mean, my dad walked out when I was only 4 months old. Like I told Lloyd earlier when he asked me about questions. I don't have a filter. I don't hide shit. What you see is what you get.
Right.
So when my dad walked out when I was 4 months old, that left my mom to raise all 10 of us kids on her own.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
No.
And I mean, not only was she raising 10 children alone, she was also running a livestock and tobacco farm alone.
Wow.
Damn.
That's nuts.
So, I mean, my mother could literally outwork, maybe not now, 20 years ago, could
Right.
outwork any man that ever stepped foot near her.
Exactly.
And to me, that strength will always live in me.
Yes.
And that's why you're going to make it,
the
Doris. You
one
got that
that's-
hunger. You got that work ethic.
Did you just say get naked?
What? No.
Oh, you said
Hold on. If I asked you to get
think my
naked, would you
thoughts-
take a layer off?
How
Would I
did
take a
you
layer off?
know what I was thinking?
my thoughts.
I mean, I was pretty sure.
Why?
you
What
said-
kind of equipment
No.
you got in here?
I said that's why you're going to make it.
Whoa.
That's why you're going to
Make it.
because you have those
Oh.
work
Wanna see-
ethics.
Hold on. Did you just say you want to see homos naked?
Yes.
Okay, next question.
Love you, Doris.
So speaking of how tough you are, I think now would be a good time to play the snippet that we have.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, hold on.
Oh,
Not even
uh-oh.
so much about how tough I am. All right, when it comes to that track's a warning. It's a warning for when I see this bitch in person, I'm gonna knock her fucking teeth down her throat. It ain't
That ain't even an exclusive. Like, yes.
No, I make
There's
that
no
known
interlude. It's just
everywhere.
straight to the punchline.
Yeah. So
I mean,
make sure you always have somebody with you ready
Yes.
to record.
Yes.
Do you know how
dude,
proper?
I'm telling you.
No, you don't want evidence. I was just kidding. You don't want evidence.
No.
This show is
That
sponsored by
track is
Chiclets.
just
When your
as
teeth get
easy.
knocked out, replace them with Chiclets.
Wow. Anyways, so that diss track to me, it's
Boys.
as good as
Let's
a
get naked.
restraining order. she's got her warning. If
Send
she
that
steps foot near me, she knows what's coming. I mean, the judge can't blame.
I don't
me
think
for
she's
that,
going
right?
to step anywhere near you.
I don't think she's gonna make sure. She's gonna make sure she's not in
about
the
that
same circle.
She's not about that life.
No.
I
So-
mean, you know, she likes to scratch her butthole with her fingernails. She might be.
Oh.
Ooh.
On that note, let's.
That's why she always paints them brown.
Oh my
I
god!
thought that was the color thing. I couldn't figure it out. Why is her nails brown? Okay, now I've got it. All right, I have to check that off my list.
I can't. I'm trying to like people's stuff here.
This is just went to a whole nother level.
Oh, it's hilarious. It's comedy. It's comedy at its best. Told you. I told you this interview was going to be hilarious.
People in the comments talking about imagining conversations with me naked.
Well, you know,
You brought it up.
you brought it up. That was your fault.
I said that's why you're gonna make it, and you said, "Do you want to see me naked?"
Well, yeah, I vote yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is happening
Wyatt.
here? Oh, and it locked. And Facebook completely knocked her out. Dang it!
No, that's not a joke though, because Facebook legit took my personal page and my Instagram.
Yeah, I seen that picture.
Both are gone.
I seen that
Yeah, I
picture.
seen
Completely
that.
gone.
And
Wyatt,
the
let's
picture?
play the snippet, please.
Oh, we played that. We showed that picture.
Roll that beautiful.
Have to do this, but then this did something to me. You're making us look foolish, and that shit just running through me. They want the queen of Dixie and the fancy that they choose me. I ain't about to sit around. I guess I bully on this bully. You ain't queen of the South. Let me show you how to diss. Only scissors you should worry about are the ones you're running with. Cause you're tripping and you're falling and you're stabbing yourself. Say you want problems, go do yoga. This means bad for your health. Damn right you don't deserve it. How you taking the crown from someone who stepped out? You're in my world now. Definition mud, cricket, shake your ass to ride trucks. Only get views from lonely men who wanna pay you to fuck. So move, bitch, get out the way, ho. You a Christian, but you busy, must be a saved ho. Leave the rapping to the real ones, you can keep it as a hobby. We all know that sex sells. How many times you sell your body? Look, I wanna have to do this, but then this is making us look.
Love it.
Okay.
The shovel was like, "Puh!"
So,
God, that's awesome. Are those guys there twerking? They're twerking.
so
I mean, I'm not a
She looks like
twerker,
she's
so
freaking
I
drunk
figured
right
If I was
No,
gonna,
the
you
girl.
know, even out the
Watch.
odds here, I had to have some dudes on there dressed like women twerking.
That's a
I
dude?
love that.
My bad.
I love that.
I was staring at the dude's ass.
He was like, "Hey, girl, twerk this." I got some
got
for
him.
you.
God.
You totally got him. That's funny as.
That's
Pretty
hilarious.
sure one of them's in the live watching, so I can invite him to his phone number. He might
No.
call,
You
I'm
never
good off
know. Never know these.
I
Yeah, never know
know.
these.
Get a hold of Lloyd at 555-555-5555.
You can admit
On the
it.
Spice
It's
Channel.
okay. So,
Hey, Lloyd, it's okay. I got your phone number. I'll give it to you.
Oh, hell no.
she said, "I got you. I got you."
I
So,
did that first step for you. It's okay.
so
Wingman.
without, I mean, there's everybody knows who the song is about. So, can you give us a little backstory for those who are just joining us? Do
much
not say a
time do we
name.
have?
Do not say a name. Don't say a name. We have about 15, 20 minutes.
Why am I not saying a name? Do I look
Because-
like all the rest
I
of the
mean,
dumbass
if she
fucking
would like to
rappers?
say the name.
You cannot hold us responsible for anything that may happen at a later date.
Yeah.
Legally.
We are not saying-
Listen, Doris, we don't want to say names because we've already been accused of stuff that we haven't done.
Yes.
But it's just.
Yes.
Did you understand what I said? Okay.
So it is your
Sound
call.
like a toothless pumpkin Monday.
Do it one more time.
What?
That's what they say.
Is that what you sound like when you're sucking dick?
Shut up. Oh! I use two hands like.
Oh my God. We just went to a whole nother level.
Wouldn't you want to know, Doris?
Oh my goodness.
Episode is sponsored by Dentine. When your breath is not so fresh.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh, Dory.
So
Dory the Explorer.
Yeah, Miranda, back on topic. What was the question?
Did we want to see you naked? I believe that was the topic.
that was the question before.
It was
Did-
Lloyd wanted to to see homos naked.
Ah,
There we go.
damn.
I think he wanted the tractor guy that was twerking.
Colin is in the comments. He was definitely one of the homos twerking, and he definitely said you could have his number.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
There we go.
Hey, I'm from California, but I ain't from San Francisco. All right, guys, let's just put it out there, all right?
So
Lloyd
okay.
only goes that way if there's a banana hammock involved. If there's no
Only.
banana hammock,
Only if I have to pay my rent, okay?
There we go.
Wait. I gotta talk about this. All right. So everybody's like, no, this bitch doesn't even know who you are. Well, first of all, the dumb bitch's manager called me before she even released her first track. They know who the fuck I am.
Right.
There we go.
We go to business side, but the funny side's better. However, so my people are just about as ruthless as I am. All right. One of my people made a meme that had like a banana covered in cum near her butt.
Yes.
I am not even playing with you. She literally talks about bananas in her butt on the last track she dropped. It's either the last one or the one before. And I'm just over here like, bitch, stop making this shit come true.
Right.
Like, you can't make this shit up.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Oh my God. Okay. So you got a phone call, right?
Oh, there was a few of them. There was a few of them. I've gotten. All right. So the history of it was, we'll start from the beginning and just touch places. So when this all started, obviously I had sent Bravo a copy of my business plan last January, not like this month, but like last year.
Okay.
Magically, he had asked me if I was willing to work with a ghostwriter. I obviously told him no.
No.
Everybody's like, oh, well, how can you talk crap about having a ghostwriter? Because when I came into this, Franklin Embry helped me.
Yeah, but you don't need a ghostwriter.
Right.
Not
Right.
anymore. You see what happens when I don't have help.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
So, everybody's like trying to throw that in my face, and I'm over here like, that's old news. Like, I talked about that shit when I first came into this. I never hid that.
Right. Right. You've been completely transparent.
He had asked me what my opinion on Katie Noel was. And I told him, I was like, me and Katie have off the record beef, but that's between Katie and I.
Right.
Right.
Katie knows it's the same situation.
Right.
When I see her, she knows she got her coming. You don't fuck with my money. However, that to me was none of the fans' business.
None of their business, exactly.
I cannot stand anything more than people that try to make their fans pick and choose.
Right.
Oh, you like this artist?
Thank you.
Well, you can't
Thank
support
you.
me.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
As
Like,
irritating.
I've told everybody from the jump, if somebody comments on my shit and they're like, oh, well, I'm a fan of Savannah's. Cool. I'm not mad at you for that.
Right.
Like,
Just because
you're going to support who you support.
Yeah,
That doesn't
exactly.
mean you can't
It's
support me because you like her.
Exactly.
I feel like we're back in elementary school.
It really
It
is. It is worse
really
than
is.
high school lunchroom and motherfuckers and cliques and
we
gossip.
were just talking about that, Miranda. You were just talking about that.
what, clit?
Yeah, no, it's because
Oh, clit.
it's
Did you say
it's a small group of fans. Like
Sorry.
there's not
It's a small clit,
it's a
or is it a large clit?
that depends on who. Anyways, let's get. Listen,
bad.
it's a
big
small
clip.
it's a small niche of it's the same fans.
It is.
Just because you don't like Miranda or Joe or me doesn't mean that you can't work with them. Basically.
Exactly.
But you have to have boundaries and stand. I mean, I'm not gonna if Joe or whoever doesn't like Miranda, I'm not gonna sit if I'm working with. I'm not gonna sit here and chop it up about. That's between y'all. That's what I'm saying.
No reason
Right.
to.
Yeah, exactly.
The only place I draw the line is when you do shit that's against my morals and
Yeah,
my beliefs.
exactly.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's a line.
You do some slimy ass business,
Right.
then we're gonna have a problem. But that
Exa-
doesn't mean my problem is with your people.
Exactly.
That
Yes.
means my problem's with you.
Exactly.
Right.
And slimy, grimy motherfucking people who are in this business are in this small cesspool. And these fans go in and they nip and take, and then they go and dig it into
Right.
other cesspools that have no
I'll
business
tell
being
you-
here.
I'll tell you, that is the cool, like, unfortunately, it has its downside, but that is the coolest part of having fans in country rap.
Yeah.
These people are ruthless, and it doesn't matter if I go out and I kill somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have 10 people stand up and be like, "She didn't do that.
She didn't
was
do
with
that.
me."
Exactly.
But they're also most loyal. Have you ever noticed that? I mean, these people
They
will
are,
drive.
but they're
Like I
loyal
said,
to ignorant fucking people.
Yes, that's true.
That's the
very
problem.
true.
Like, there are some dumb motherfucking people out here who will just drink the Kool-Aid.
Right,
And be like,
exactly.
oh, give me some more.
If you don't believe that bullying exists, I want you to do this. I want you to go on one of these big fan pages and I want you to disagree with something that the artist said. You will have like 20, 30, if not more people telling you
Yes, they will
how
do
stupid you are.
They will do it publicly. They will do it
they will-
privately.
yeah.
They will go behind and try to convince other people, even though there's solid, hardcore facts and proof
Right.
against it.
I
They didn't
know.
do it.
This is definitely.
It's like there's two sides to every story. Like you can't just take one side of the story. There's, you know what I mean? It's like there's two sides to every
You gotta
story.
get both.
Sometimes
You
three.
gotta get
There's
both.
all
Depends
kinds
on
of
who's
letters
filming.
between A to Z.
Absolutely.
And most of the time, you never hear the second.
No,
side because they
exactly,
never open up.
exactly, because they're biased. Exactly, you hit it right on the nail. They're biased.
Oh my God. So,
Oh, comments.
so okay,
Take
to
a
bring
close
it to kind of man to bring it full circle. How old is your oldest?
My oldest,
Yes.
she's 13.
Okay, at what age will you allow him right?
Her, my
Her.
oldest is a girl.
To listen.
Oh,
to
how-
listen.
No.
Oh, okay.
At what age will you allow her to go with you?
Ah, good question.
So that's tricky.
Mhm. Depends on who.
I have done a few what were supposed to be kid-friendly shows.
Yeah. No such thing.
Yeah, I've been to a few. I've
Barney
been to a few
rated
that
R.
were. It all depends on the promoter and who's performing.
Agreed.
Agreed.
So,
Okay.
I've done shows. I was actually put on tour that was all age events for the whole entire tour,
Mm-hmm.
and they literally would not let me perform anything that cursed,
Okay.
that cursed, or
That's-
even sounded dirty, which was like all of my shit.
Right, but that's their morals,
Right.
and that's a
Right.
good thing.
And
Okay.
I don't blame them. I fully respect that. I
Okay.
mean, I'll let my kids listen to my stuff, but my kids don't go walking around talking about
It's kind of like Cardi B letting her kids listen to her
yes,
music.
yes. Okay, like my
Women-
kid doesn't walk around
Women
listening
and
to WAP.
periods. Women and presidents.
I can-
Weak ass
I
posture.
will tell you,
I
honest
have-
to God. Hold on.
My
Hold on.
creek back.
You guys are gonna get a kick out of this, all right? So I was unbiased when it comes to my kid. It's not her business what goes on in the industry.
Right.
Right.
Like she was a Katie Noel fan, which I was fine with because until the end, Katie was very age appropriate for her.
Right.
Right.
Katie really didn't curse. She was that artist that drew in that younger crowd,
Right.
which to me was really cool. I don't like the bitch, but to me that was still, it was cool for the genre.
Right. She did
You
that.
know, I let
She did the
Dixie,
Miley Cyrus
at
thing. Eh?
first, I let her listen. Oh my God, yes, I swear to God, she's straight.
Hannah
up went
Montana.
from Hannah Montana.
Hannah
to
Montana goes,
full-blown
Miley
with some
Cyrus.
lesbian videos.
Yes, I know. There was
Right.
like no
No filter. It was any-
no. There was no
Hey,
warning.
That
I ain't
was
mad
all
at it,
on
though.
purpose.
I ain't mad at it though.
well,
Yeah,
it was
no,
mo-
I'm not
so
mad
mad
either.
at it.
No, I'm not mad
Like,
either. There was
she-
just no
she
transition.
no, it was just like boom.
There was no transition.
Hey, but her
It went
newer
from here
shit
to-
now ain't even nothing like that. That's what's funny. She
What?
came in wanted to separate everything.
Well, tell us you don't have to wait.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was like,
I mean,
oh,
like,
I'm not
she-
Hannah no more.
Bam! Look at these. Bam!
But-
Yep. And she
She's-
completely
she's
separated
hitting-
her from Disney
Right,
in one
right.
instant, and she
just
did
like that.
That was probably that crazy enough was probably
Yeah.
one of her best marketing gimmicks.
She's smart.
Right,
I'm gonna give it to her.
Everybody's like, oh my God. And her sales went out the roof.
Yeah.
In Katie's defense, she's hitting a market that nobody else touches right now.
Right.
Rest.
When do you hear songs about gay guys? When do you
Exactly.
hear songs about lesbians? I mean,
Well, I've
in
got
the
a few.
music industry, it's cliche. They don't
Exactly.
listen to shit like that.
Right.
But you get on Pornhub and it's everywhere. So somebody explain that shit.
Right.
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
Best believe
Yes.
that. Best believe
No,
that.
what? do tell
What?
us, Joe.
Oh no,
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 no.
he just
No, that's a
That
whole
is an undercover.
situation.
No, I agree with you. It's
He's
marketing.
obsessed with the 2 girls, 1 cup thing.
Oh, jeez. We got
oh,
Kids ears. Kids ears. Okay.
Hey.
Kids ears.
she's very good at marketing. She's you know, I'll give it that. You know, she's very smart. She's, you know, she knows what she's doing, what strings to pull. It's just that I think she's young.
She is.
She's not.
I agree with that.
She's very.
However,
Naive.
so what I
Naive.
was getting at, because we totally sidetracked there.
Yeah, I have that effect
So-
on women.
See, now you can honestly tell people
Side
this shit
chick?
is not scripted.
side.
We are not on the inside of anything. This shit is not
Right,
scripted.
we're off the cusp here.
Yeah,
We're off the
yeah,
cusp.
Oh,
never
no.
script Anything. Everybody should know that. So the funny thing is when Swamp Donkey first came out,
Swamp donkey.
I literally, my daughter had just came home from school and I quit laughing. I handed her the phone. I didn't say nothing to her. I just showed it to her. And she's like, Mom, why does she keep showing her butt?
Because that's all she's got. That's her best asset. That's it. No pun intended.
Doing? Mom, why do I feel like this is a show I'm not allowed to watch? And I'm like, that is all I needed to hear,
Right.
to sit here and tell me what the hell is wrong with our genre right now.
Right.
Yes.
Why are we pushing this?
It has
I
went
mean,
completely sideways.
Being somebody that was raised country with a country heritage and country morals and respect, this goes against everything any of us have ever stood for.
Right.
Yes.
I
Yes.
mean, last I checked, we called those mud crickets.
Yes, that is the exact situation.
We didn't
like
glorify them and put them on tracks.
No. Like I've been to what was supposed to be family friendly events, and somebody's driving around a 4-wheeler, dragging a trailer behind him with a pole on it, and girls is up on it. Like after they done crawled out the mud from mud wrestling.
Right.
I'm like,
Well, I mean, that also depends on what event that was, because there's some events that they say, oh yeah, it's kid friendly,
and they're not.
but you as a parent should know. Like,
Well,
don't
shit,
take
they
your
got.
fucking
You seen this
kid
stuff on the
there.
internet where
Absolutely.
they got strippers going in there reading to the kids as they're stripping on a pole. You seen that? Dude,
That's how my kids learn to
think-
read.
it's on Facebook, dude.
They put the bud right on the pole. They strip down.
Reading in Braille.
the conversation when I get home.
The Braille board where I learned it was always furry. I don't. Why isn't this got fur on it?
So
I
this
don't know
haven't-
what you're saying to me.
When you
this
stutter with your
hasn't-
hands.
I think they call those Savannah Dexter videos.
Oh, my God. Just to be clear, I didn't say that. Just to be crystal clear, I didn't say that. Play the whole
You
video.
don't have to. Just go watch them.
You're
So, okay. So if this doesn't give you a reason to subscribe, rate, review.
There's so many good comments, guys.
Make sure
I'm
you go
so
and subscribe,
sorry.
rate, review. Okay.
So back to the question. The
Which
family-
one?
Which one?
I am so sidetracked.
Swamp
at this point.
donkeys.
He just found out what swamp donkeys are. I'm
I
so
already
sorry.
knew what swamp donkeys was.
He
I already
looked it
knew.
up.
But I wanted to talk about it more because I haven't heard that in so long. I wanted to get the definition to hardcore present the real life swamp donkey.
shit.
I mean, she's got millions of views. How did you miss it?
Yeah. Right. It's
Anyway,
Hey,
the
it's-
question about would I take my 13-year-old to a show? So
Yes.
I took her to a very family-oriented show that was supposed to be family-oriented in Florida this past summer. And all of the artists on the show were people that I personally knew and that
Okay.
I personally respect.
right.
However, during that show, the promoter straight up literally was extremely racially disrespectful.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
He also attempted to give she was 12 at the time, my 12-year-old a beer.
Wow.
Not once, not once, but twice.
Oh,
Is he like?
They were
And
trash.
I'm
was
over
it good
there
beer?
like-
yeah.
I'm like, she's 12. No, but I'll take it.
There
Right.
you go.
Right.
Appreciate that. Thank you, buddy.
And then the second time, he tried to do it when I had my back turned, and I turned around and I was like, I just told you.
You got to be careful,
he's
that
12
guy.
fucking years old.
He sounds like a
Right.
predator.
Yeah.
He sounds like a
He
predator.
like some of the owners.
I would
of
have
some of
grabbed
those
him by
labels
the
out here in
fucking
country
neck
rap.
quick. That was my kid.
Yes, I would have to agree with that.
I would have snapped his fucking neck.
Yep,
Sorry.
I would
Right.
agree
I
with that.
get crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So-
almost snatched
so,
up
you know,
one at a show that I wasn't doing.
So be sure
kids
that you
were
guys
there.
go subscribe, rate, and review to whatever at this point in time. Anything you want to do that, I would advise
Subscribe to
doing
my OnlyFans channel.
Again, this is not Savannah.
Whoa.
I got an OnlyFans channel, okay? I clean house, in the nude.
I don't
This
believe
is
that.
when I don't either. This is when to a whole nother level of fucked up.
Wow.
That's where he goes to see homos naked.
She gotcha. She gotcha. So okay.
Oh. I'll see you when I get home, Doris.
Stop laughing. Stop doing it.
It keeps freezing. I know at this point in time.
Oh, this is great.
Joe.
This is a great interview, Doris.
Where are we at with questions?
I don't know. We are so. We had
probably not.
shit. We had shit written down. Miranda's just like, oh, the hell with this
So-
shit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go completely on a different direction than the swamp donkeys and shit. What is the most embarrassing moment that you've had at a show?
Yes.
Why you don't want to have this conversation?
Oh,
Yes,
yes,
we
we do.
Oh,
Yes.
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 Now we really do.
Yes, now we do.
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody knows Doris rides with the logo of No Fucks Given.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, right. Okay, because I really don't give a fuck.
Oh.
So I'm standing outside at a show, and as some people know, I publicly pretend to be a lesbian. Nothing against lesbians. Like
Me too.
I don't have nothing against them, but guys are fucking weird.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So like that was my whole like guy repellent.
Okay.
Like when they would come and like not leave me alone, I'm like, dude, I'm a lesbian.
Right.
You have the wrong parts. Go
Right.
away.
Exactly.
So I was standing outside at a show, and if you come to a show, you'll know I tend to like hang with the ladies, and I will totally be signing titties everywhere.
That's hilarious.
I like to give giant tattoos down the side, the whole 9 yards. Well, I was standing outside at a show in Iowa. I'm not going to put a name on it, but I know a few people in here watching know exactly what I'm
Is
talking
that the
about.
same show that you passed out in the truck?
How did you hear about
I was there.
Spoiler alert.
that? No. So it was the one prior to that.
Thanks, Jamie.
Iowa-
Thank you.
Iowa people have a shit ton stronger alcohol tolerance than Iowa.
Oh, man.
Okay.
It was you and a
so-
Sharpie in a truck. I don't know.
Yes.
Man.
So I'm standing outside and I'm signing titties everywhere, okay? And all of a sudden, I look over and this dude like straight whips his dick out,
What?
and he's holding his dick in his hand, and he's like, "Will you sign this?" And I'm like,
What?
"You know what? Fuck it."
Fuck it. No way. Oh, my God.
I totally signed the male fupa. I don't know what you call that. It wasn't the dick itself. I made sure that was covered.
Oh, wow.
But
That's
definitely the male
hilarious.
fupa got signed. That to me will like ring in my head forever.
That
Hopefully
is
it wasn't a
definitely
family-friendly event, okay?
No, it
That's a
wasn't.
charge that you're not going to get away from.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God.
Hey, on my behalf, I turned around and signed the windshield of his car too. So fuck that dude.
Wow.
That's proper.
Wow, dude. That's
And I got to knock him out, so it counts.
What?
Dang.
Damn.
Oh,
Oh, that's the guy that
explain.
you knocked out.
Oh
Which
my
one?
goodness.
Figure out which one it was, because that's a new thing for me.
I
too, is
remember. I heard about
I
that.
literally started just knocking people out. Like, there's always that one random drunk dude that agrees to let it
Oh,
happen.
wow.
Yes.
Always.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
It never fails.
That's
Every show
crazy.
I've done since that one
That's
crazy Florida
gotta
show,
top.
It's happened.
and that's got to top the ultimate most embarrassing moment. Now we're gonna have to censor that shit when you okay. This is what you can't say. Jeez.
You're gonna have to take a
Toby Ray Ferris said he's got a moment to
He's
talk
got
about.
a moment to talk about.
Oh, Toby has a moment. Uh-oh.
Stacy said the guy was Joe Kemp.
I was not knocked out.
Hey, I mean, we could arrange this.
And that Sharpie didn't come off.
We could arrange this to promote the
Dongs and
Monday
Thongs.
Oh my God. This is a whole
Sounds like a
nother
new
level.
song. Dongs and Thongs by Doris Anne.
I do. There's a lot of unreleased stuff. That
Number one
definitely
song on
refer
Black
to
from the
dudes.
Waist
Yeah.
Down.
Right, with a Sharpie.
Boys,
What?
it.
I just said I'm Black from the Waist Down. She said I was the one that got knocked out and got Sharpie on my dong. What?
Oh,
It's like
shit.
this big.
Oh, no, it ain't me.
No.
Sorry.
All right, we're never doing
Okay.
that again.
Well,
All
there
right.
went that joke.
Oh,
Right out the window.
Hashtag little dick gay.
oh my
Little
God.
Dick.
Little Dicky. Hashtag
Dang it.
Little
That-
Dicky.
That really
okay.
changed that joke. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh,
It was
dear
cold,
Lord.
all right? It was cold,
Hey, I
guys.
told y'all I didn't have
It was the
that
breeze.
fault.
No.
Whiskey dick.
Damn
Weird.
cornfields in
Okay.
Iowa.
It's just
Chicks
really
with
cold
Sharpies.
there.
That's hilarious. But you got to hand it to him. That guy's got some real balls. No pun intended.
Lack thereof.
And ink poisoning.
Jeez.
That was a tattoo he wasn't making permanent.
That is
It
crazy.
didn't come off.
Hey, he was
No, he
supposed to, and then his old lady told him he wasn't allowed.
Oh.
Oh. Where was she when he had it in his hand?
She wasn't holding it.
Oh my God.
Hey, it's all good. I signed everything too.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
They could have got matching tattoos.
They had two for the
Damn
price of
it.
one.
We're having a sale. It's a clearance. Everything is half off.
No pun intended. No pun intended. All right. That was off the top, off the cusp.
There we go. Okay, so this whole just went.
Where's this next question?
I threw the notebook away. There's no more questions. We're just shooting the fucking shit.
You're
at this
watching
point
The
in
Price
time.
is Right.
Yeah, we're just
I told Lloyd earlier, I was like, do we just play Truth or Dare or something?
Pretty much. That's right.
Only
We got-
in studio.
You got all these guys right now trying to play Truth or Dare with you, Doris. All right.
yes, they are.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Wait, no. I only agree to play with women.
You
You probably have a vagina between your legs.
damn! Well, how do you know, Doris?
That's what Miranda told me.
Oh! The exclusive is out! There it is!
Damn.
He's still laughing. She said he had a vagina and you tied it. I'm just kidding.
I got nothing. She got me.
It's Monday
I
night
got-
Taco Tuesday.
It's Monday love.
Yes,
all right.
It's the pink taco.
Oh dear Lord.
Aye.
So something I do want to bring up, Doris. I noticed that you had made it onto a couple charts
Ooh.
as far as awards potentially.
I
Yeah.
can't hear you.
Okay, so I noticed that you had made it onto a couple of potential awards on the Country Rap Music Award.
Yes, you've been nominated. Not just once, not just twice, but more than 3 times.
Yeah, so I was really confused with a few of them. The number one supporter thing was kind of weird.
Yeah.
However, it kind of makes sense because it doesn't matter to me what beef I have with you in the genre
Right,
or outside of the genre or what beef people think we have. I still support you.
right.
I mean, at the end of the day, if I fuck with your music, I fuck with you.
And see, that's
Or vice versa. If I
Right.
fuck with your music and I don't fuck with you, I'm still going to promote you.
right, exactly. So that
Because I respect the craft. I mean, I kind of understood why I got nominated, but there's definitely a lot more people that should have been nominated.
so you do know that that's fan nominated. I'm not putting names in there.
Yes.
I'm
Right.
not.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I am aware.
Okay. So
There was another one where best video girl. I've never been a video girl other than my own video.
Right. So that was okay. So I'm also taking if somebody gives a legit potential award, then I'm throwing it in there. And the reason that I did that was because Franklin Embry's comment on the page. Yeah.
Hey,
so
I'm sorry, but Shit Show Sally definitely has that all day.
Yeah.
I give all of my votes to her.
So that was
poor woman took it from every angle in that video.
So we have possible footage of you knocking JB out in Iowa.
oh
If you can say it's okay, I think I have someone that's going to send us a link so we could play it.
Wow.
I don't give a shit. I mean,
I've
hold up.
I've
Well,
seen
before-
no, I've seen
Before
it.
we play that,
I've seen one of them.
let me explain that. So
Well, we ain't
that
got it yet. I'm
show-
working on it.
It was actually for a really good cause. So that show was
The concussion was worth it. Okay.
It was. So that show was actually in memory of he was a huge fan of mine.
Right.
His name was Justin Sturts. And, you know, with it, he had committed suicide last summer.
Oh wow.
With it being a memorial show for him, some people found it distasteful, but at the same time, it brought money for
Right.
the family.
Right. Okay.
To me, I don't care about anybody in that audience. I care about them, but I don't care about their opinion about this situation.
right. Okay.
Right.
So I don't care about the other artist's opinion on the situation. That situation was made as a joke between me and one of Justin's family members.
Mhm.
And he took it and he rode with it. And so did JB. JB's like, he's like, if we raise X amount of money, I'll let you do it.
Wow.
But that money went directly to the family.
right.
So we got, I think it was like $50 or $75 short by the end of, you know, the time that the family was getting ready to leave. And the uncle had walked up to me and he's like, I don't even care about the money. I just want to see you knock him out.
Man,
That's what's up.
So if that was the one thing that could make him smile and laugh that night and help him get through it, I was going to do it. I
right.
didn't care either way it went. However, like he cut off the poor artist that was on stage. JB's just like, let's make it happen. If we're going to do this, we're doing it right now.
Right now.
And the artist,
That's
artist
crazy.
had no clue what was going on. None.
You know-
He
That's
just,
awesome.
you know, in the middle of a track, Justin walks up there and he's like, this is what we're doing. I need the microphone. And he's like, wait, what?
You know, I just wanted to
What
say,
just happened?
I just wanted to say, Doris, you know, with being an artist, and I think everyone would agree, you make memories, man. You know, you never know who's out in the audience. You never know who's watching you. You don't know what they're going through, and
So
you
while
are that.
while we're waiting on that to pull up, that actually like really
Well,
hit
so far
home
it's
with
not
me.
getting said.
So
Well, I just wanted to say, you know, you never know what somebody's going through,
Yeah.
and that's why music is so powerful because
so
you're the voice. And
So I have a track that has not yet been released to the public.
Okay.
However, I have performed this track all over the United States. It's a different perspective. It's my daughter. She's 13 now. I had her when I was only 14 years old.
Okay.
Her father is a chronic relapser.
Okay.
right,
He's, you know, I've been blessed in the aspect that when he's using, he keeps his distance, he stays away, but at the same time, that leaves a lot of questions for her.
Yes.
So I actually have a track called Hold On that was wrote while he was in ICU from an overdose.
okay.
yeah,
But it's a different spectrum of
It's a different
an
side of you.
addiction. It's not so much of me, but you don't
But
see
you-
that side of addiction. You don't see how it affects their children, how
Right.
it affects their families.
no, I'm saying it's a different side of your right. It shows how deep you can get with your writing,
You're creative.
Oh,
your
yeah.
creativity
Oh, yeah.
as an artist. Absolutely.
But at the end of the day, it's not so much creativity as it is my reality.
Right.
Right.
I mean, when I write about shit, it's shit that I lived through. It's shit that I've done. It's shit that I've been through and shit that I feel like I can help other people with.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, when I was going through my darkest of times, I would turn to music. But there's certain things that I went through that you can't find songs about.
Right. I
know,
agree.
You can't find songs about the 11-year-old who was raped and molested. You
Exactly.
can't find songs about, you know, the 12-year-old who was so depressed that she didn't want to live anymore.
And Doris, I wanted to touch on something, because remember when we were talking earlier in this interview, you mentioned Tom McDonald. That's one of the things that makes him a fucking star.
Yeah.
Is he's able to, he writes songs about shit that people talk about in closed doors, but they don't like to talk about it openly because it's so taboo. You know what I mean?
The way that I look at it is, if I'm willing to post it on Facebook, I'm willing to rap about it.
There you go.
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go.
They
Yep.
don't have the footage.
They don't have
said
the
it was
footage.
on their old phone. It's all right, Jonathan. Thank you for trying, buddy.
Yeah,
Okay,
I just want to encourage the audience right now. I want to take just a second. I want to encourage you, whatever you're going through in life. Okay, seek help. Okay, taking your life is not an option. There's nothing in this world that's.
Hold on, not just seek help, because a lot of people are afraid or don't have the resources to reach out to a therapist.
Well, I'm saying nothing in this life is worth taking your own life over. So whatever you got to do to make that change, you seek something. Don't seek the bottle. Don't seek the needle. Don't seek drugs. Don't seek the pills. You need something more than that. I'm not saying religion. I'm saying you need to find yourself. You need to figure out who you are as a person. You need to figure out what is causing this pain, and you need to get away, detach yourself from this.
And if you feel like you really don't have anybody, there's places you can go. There's people you can call.
Absolutely.
The National Suicide Prevention Hotline.
Give it to us.
1-800-273-8255.
That's 1-800-273-8255. And I mean that with all, I can't express that, because I think everybody that's watching this at least knows somebody that knows somebody who's killed themselves over, for what? Life is short already. I mean, you know what I mean? A year goes by, 2 years go by within a blink of an eye. I mean, look how fast our kids grow up. Those of you that have kids, you got to fight for your kids. You got to figure out what it is worth fighting for. It should be if you don't have kids, you got to find that heart. You got to just keep, plowing through.
You don't always have to wait till they talk to you. Be observant to your friends. Be observant to your loved one. Be observant to people around you.
Don't stay silent.
No.
Yeah, pay attention to the signs. I mean, because
I'll be the first one that'll come out and say, if you are having a night like that, hit my DMs. If you're having a day like that, hit my DMs.
Yes.
I don't care what time it is. It was like 2 a.m. the other night, and I was talking to a dude down from his last moments.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care if it wakes me up. I don't care if, I've been up all night, all day with the kids. When it comes to that moment where you have nowhere else to lean.
Hit him. Yeah, I will absolutely volunteer as well. If you need somebody to talk to that's not going to spew your shit like other gossipy people.
Be careful who you tell your
absolutely
business to.
Hit me up. I got you covered. I will even prove to you I'm an ordained minister, so you can absolutely speak with me and know that it is on the DL and it's just between you and I. And it doesn't matter how many hours it takes. Hit me up. Doris, you can hit Doris up. You can hit any one of us up.
Yeah.
If you need that
intervention,
not even intervention.
I'll tell
if you need that awakening.
The first part of putting my promo team together was actually just that. It was people who were mentally struggling, who, were constantly leaning on me and leaning on my Facebook Lives.
Right.
I mean, so that to me was a huge thing. And, when they were supporting me, it was, all right, let's go to a different level with this. Instead of being fans, let's become family.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, Doris. Well, we thank you so much for being on our show tonight. We love you, Doris. I love you, Doris.
We love you, Doris. Will you
love
hang
you,
out?
Doris.
Will you hang out for just a few minutes and we will chat after?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I gotta
So,
pee.
guys, this went to a whole nother level tonight. So feel free to share this because there's a lot of messages good and really, really good messages.
Lots of laughs.
And yes, lots of laughs, lots of
Really
good
a great
times.
episode.
It really,
turned out
really
really
is.
well. It was a great
And
time, guys.
and guys, just keep in mind we went really serious there for just a minute, but honestly, if you need to talk, if you need to vent, scream, hit my DMs. Yep.
So we're at that time of the night that we're always sad about. And we've had all
Yes.
this great fun, but it's wrapping it up. It's the end of our time here.
It is. So,
Well, I guess I'll go through my spiel. I seen that face.
Golly, I can't believe her.
So anyway, hey, make sure for all your podcast needs, make sure you get a hold of Wave One Media.
Wave
They are
One
killing
Media.
it down here in downtown Indianapolis. Great studio, great, just all kinds of great things. Hit up Wyatt with them for all your
Yes.
graphics. You see these logos, you see the website, you see video.
The bill.
Hey, any of it, we're doing all of it. Hit me up at JK Multimedia Productions. We will definitely take care of any. I'm telling you, any of your graphic designs, voiceovers, audio recording, band covers, CDs, whatever you need, we can take care of
Anything.
it. So hit me up at JK Multimedia. And Miranda, well, she is really good at getting under your porch, even if
Yes.
it's concrete.
I'm there.
I've never thought about it. Like, how'd you do that? But she's really great. Managing, networking, bodyguards,
yes. Absolutely.
hunting your boyfriend down while he's doing the dang with the damn babysitter.
babysitter.
Oh, you gotta do dang with the babysitter, Dad. God dang it. So, anyway.
So,
This is your
you know,
time.
it has definitely been a time.
It
I
has.
love this. This was great conversation. This was awesome. So I just want everyone to keep in mind, tune in to go over to the group on Facebook, the Country Rap
Yes.
Music Awards. We are growing rapidly. Get over there and vote for your favorite artist, depending on what category they are in. And yes, I'm backing everything up on paper.
Everything on
So-
actual notebook.
Yes, binder, 3-ring binder. I got it.
Bam.
So just keep in mind, all of you have hated a Monday once or twice in your life. So let Monday love you.
See you guys.
See you guys.
You should have ended it with the video that just got sent to you.
Oh!
Dang it. Are you off? Yeah, we're off.
That was an awesome duel that y'all came in that hallway.
Whew. Oh my God. We had a video show. Did it come through?
Tell Doris to hold on.
I think it came in the comments.
Did it come to your personal?
Maybe I have something over here. I know the dude was messaging me that thought he had it. Were we talking about the chick get knocked or dude get knocked out
I think so.
with a?
What's that?
Yeah, the video of Doris knocking a dude
Oh, I
out.
seen it. That was such a great show, Miranda. That was probably one of the best shows you've ever had.
Oh my God, that went.
No, this
went to
this
a whole
one
nother level.
whole. This was a spirit. This was on the spirit.
My issue was every one of my accounts was blocked, and the one that I could still post, it
All I
was
can
blocked
see is
on all
26
my
minutes
briefs.
ago.
So when I went to go to Miranda's, the podcast, the Monday Live podcast, it said this content is not available for me on my Patrick Parker.
What?
Then I changed it out. So what I had to do is I had to use his head, Wyatt's headphone through the Apple with the Pro Max 12, put it on my Joe P. Kelly, listen to it on Joe P. Kelly, and then go to my troll account, Chris Goodson. If you see Chris Goodson, that's me.
Oh, okay.
So I was playing both.
I was seeing. I was like, okay.
Right. Well, if you see, or you'll see.
Oh, is this when she gets knocked? He gets knocked out.
If you see where I said Miranda looks to the right, I was like this right here.
Here it is. I found.
Yeah.
So he killed himself, huh?
This guy. No, they did it at his event.
No, that's the guy that
No,
killed himself.
no, it's Justin Banks. He got.
She fucking hit that. She hit that button.
Dude, I would not want to fight that chick. Dude, that Savannah girl has no. She will knock Savannah straight out.
Everything is off, right?
She knocked that dude out.
I want to see it.
Here it is. Hold on.
I want to see it.
Dude, she is real. Dude, like, she will knock the shit out of you. Dude, she's...
All right, so guys, we gotta wrap up.
I want to. Hold on. I want to see. Is it a